This module deals with software. Software is the one that makes your computer do what it needs to do. A 1984 Time magazine cover captured the essence of the importance of software. It showed us a much younger Bill Gates, but the title just captured it all. It said computer software, the magic inside the machine, or the wizard in the machine. The hardware in the computer is just a collection of electronic circuits. It's the software that allows it to do what it needs to do. There are two general categories of software. There is application and system. Now, all of you have probably used some kind of application software. You've sent an email. You've definitely played games. You've surfed the web using a web browser. You've probably created a document using Microsoft Word. You've probably created a spreadsheet using Microsoft Excel. All those are examples of application software. It is a program that's used to perform a specific task. System software, on the other hand, is general purpose. For example, the operating system is an example of system software. The operating system controls all of the operations of your computer. As an example, you may have experiences at some point where you went to print a document and your printer was out of paper. You get an error message that says that the printer on LPT1 is out of paper. Who's controlling the coordination and the communication with the printer? Well, it's the operating system. Common examples of operating systems are Microsoft Windows, Mac OS X, Linux, Unix. All of these are personal operating systems. And then in system software, you have utility programs such as virus protectors, such as disk cleanup programs. And then you have software development tools that are part of system software. Now, when we talk about software, we also have to talk about how computers store data. A computer, for all its smarts, for being a fast machine, it actually only understands one language, which is the language of zeros and ones. Zeros and ones are stored as bits. A bit is the smallest unit of storage in a computer, which is a single zero or a single one. Since the hardware, as I mentioned earlier, is electronic circuits, these circuits can be on, which is a 1, or can be off, which is a 0. A byte is 8 bits, and it's enough memory to store a letter or a small number. Now, besides the bits and the bytes, we need to know that most computers use what are called storage schemes. The most common storage scheme is the ASCII storage scheme, which is the American Standard Code for Information Interchange. This is used on most desktops and laptops. On modern day computers, there is a Unicode storage scheme that is becoming the standard storage scheme. And Unicode, the unique thing about Unicode is it can represent characters for other languages. There is a third storage scheme called EBCDIC, EBCDIC, which is Extended Binary Coded Decimal Interchange Code. And this storage scheme is used only in IBM computers, IBM mainframes, and IBM workstations. Now, ASCII, which is the basic storage scheme, uses 7 bits, 7 binary bits to represent a number or a letter. And this is a sample ASCII chart, which is retrieved from the archives at computerhistory.org. And let's look at the capital letter A here. We have bit 1, which is 1, 2, and remember these go from left to right. If we're reading from right, these go from right to left, my apologies. If we are reading from left to right, we would read this as 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. The 1 is the bit that is turned on, and the zeros are the bits that are turned off. And the zeros are zeros, and 1 picks up the place value of 2 raised to the power of that place. So 2 raised to the power of 0 is 1, so 1 times 1 is 1. 2 raised to the power of 6 is 64, and so that's going to be 64 plus 1, which is going to be 65. So that's how numeric values are assigned, or binary values are assigned to letters and to numbers. As you can see from this table, every single key on your keyboard has a value assigned to it, and you can see that value from this table. Now, in the next video, we will talk about programming languages and about